And thank you, everybody. By the way, we would love for you to unmute. I know everyone's trained to stay muted, but so long as you don't have a barking dog or a leaf blower, we'd love to hear you. So first of all, thanks to Mike for the lovely intro, and thanks to a little love for Mary for bringing us all together here. She's the one that she found me on the streets begging for money, and she said, "Yeah, we got something you could do. Come on in."
Nice.
Oh man, and I love how everyone here is so Zoom savvy. How refreshing that is. I've done so many. I did one for an assisted living center, and they were sweet, bless their hearts. But I mean, a half hour of that show was, all right, now, is there a floppy drive? How does this exactly? Oh man, it worked. We had a good, it's good practice for a year from now when we're all holograms. So you're in Tustin, yeah? In the middle of everything? Did I get that right, Mary? Where are you guys located?
Torrance.
You're in Torrance. Okay, Torrance.
And the Bay Area.
Wait, so you're in the Torrance in the Bay Area?
And
My intel is bad, Gina. Where are you guys located?
There's people all over California.
Okay, you're throughout the, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I live in Camarillo. Y'all know where Camarillo is? Not a whole lot going on. No, Mary? It's so sad. We all have 2.5 kids and a Nissan Sentra. The 24-hour fitness closes at 9. Not 24 hours in a row, you add them up. So, Mike, I'm guessing you're somewhere near Los Angeles with your gloaty uniform behind you.
No, to complicate things, I'm actually in San Diego. It makes total sense, doesn't it?
Oh, it makes total sense. So San Diego,
St. Louis, yeah.
So, you're from St. Louis?
Right.
Okay, that's what I love about sports fans right there. Like, it doesn't matter where you go. That's your team. You're sticking with them. I wish comedy fans were like that. Oh, he may not be funny this year, but next year. Trust the process. My dad, Mike, was a football player and a mechanic. So imagine his delight. His son is slowly turning into Ellen. Almost complete. This last season, last Halloween, I went as Ellen with a target on my back because she was taking so much flack. I felt bad for her. If you read some of the stuff that people say online, man, I'm like, I don't know. Everyone's just got to be a little more respectful. I was watching the History Channel with my nephew, and he asked what stoning was. I'm like, well, it's like Twitter, but with rocks. Early form of piling on. So we have 27 people in here, and only 4 of you are unmuted. I know we can do better than that. Mike, are you going to start the pledges? Power user, Sonia, I see you down there hiding in stealth mode. I got children vacuuming right now. Yeah, it's going to be a while. See, you're all in the legal business, attorneys, paralegals, and Mary, you explained it. You do the processing of the Aptus, is right.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, so you're always going to be essential. You're essential services. Comedians, on the other hand. Yeah, I think coming back, we're going to be like phase 62, 63, somewhere in there. And when we do, it's going to be all half audiences only, 50% capacity, which is perfect because that's exactly what I'm used to. I've trained for this day, Mary. I've trained for this. I did a drive-in show in Yucaipa, has anyone been to live entertainment at a drive-in, Gina?
Yeah.
Better. You've done it, Mike? What'd you see?
Oh man, I've seen movies, I've seen concerts, I've seen all kinds of things. Yeah, I saw the Beach Boys at the drive-in. Yeah,
the Beach Boys, no less. Oh man, well look at you, big spender, Mike Tisa. Did I get that right, Tisa?
That's right. Good job.
I nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We butchered so badly, but you did it great.
I nailed it, man. That's why they pay me the big bucks, Mike.
I don't.
Yeah. Know. You don't know. Yeah, music makes sense at a drive-in. Comedy's weird, man. I was up there, it is cold. I got the sniffles, and it's like doing comedy in a traffic jam with everyone's lights are on you and that you can't hear them laugh. So when they like to joke, they just honk their horn. I'm getting heckled by a Ford Escort. I'm like, what's happening here? I'll have you towed. Yeah, Yucaipa, they're still recovering. They were that last fire of the season. Oh, you remember that one? Like some fires are going to happen anyway, but that was the gender reveal party, right? Where blue smoke means boy and pink smoke means 20,000 acres later. Yeah, turned out to be an IQ reveal. 20,000 acres. Gender reveal in a windstorm. Yeah, and I can't believe we're still doing the gender reveal. It seems like not a politically correct California thing anymore. I thought we wait till they're 8 years old and then they hand us an envelope. A drum roll, please. It's a girl. She's sticking with it. All right. Yeah, so I love the work that you do. I'm jealous. I look at, all of you out there and I'm like, this is what my life would look like had I made better choices right here. I'd work in your world, Mike. And what exactly do you do, Mike, for the Aptus court circuit?
I have no responsibilities here whatsoever.
No responsibilities?
No, I'm in charge of the technology department.
Oh, you're our IT guy. All right.
Sure.
We'll go with that. Mike, this is not a civil proceeding right now. This is not litigation.
Right.
Mary, do you beat Mike? Mike, blink twice for yes. No, I appreciate y'all having me. This is fun. I've been getting, like, I was listening to you talk a little bit beforehand. Marge said she showered. Thank you for showering, Marge. I'm with you there. Yeah, it's now that we're back in shutdown, I'm having flashbacks like PTSD. There was one Tuesday, Marge, where I found myself wearing a robe in the middle of a Tuesday. Like, yeah, you can't do that. They say to dress for the job you want. Evidently, I want to be a pimp. What's up? The pimp with frosted tips. Yeah, I got, do we have married people in the house of the 4 people who are unmuted?
Yeah.
Yeah? Julie, how long you been married?
Oh, which one are you talking about?
Oh, we have 2 Julies. Are you both? I was talking to Julie Horning.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years. And it's still going strong?
Still going strong.
Three California years. Well, yeah, well, exactly.
I think you can know what that is. That's second marriage. So.
Okay, so you got the practice one out of the way, and now
absolutely, yes.
That's how it works. Yeah,
now
Julie,
I'm expert level.
You're an expert. Yeah, the advanced level, right? I got married in December of last year to a woman, in case you made a bet. and the virus hit in February? So we've now spent 10/12 or 4/5 of our marriage together in shutdown. And my wife is like, I didn't marry this guy. I married the guy who's on the road 30 weeks a year. This guy's at my house every single day. After 10 months of COVID, she's like, cellmate, soulmate. What's the difference? That's good. We're trying to keep it fresh, Julie. Yeah. We went wine tasting in Temecula. That was our big outing. That was the one thing they let us do. And I know, Brooke, you had a wine going?
Me.
Oh, was it you, Brooke? Oh, someone had the wine going earlier. I couldn't remember who it was. But I didn't, there you are. Melissa, now what are you drinking there?
Ken Wright Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir. Oh, and you say it right too. Like you understand what you're doing. But you strike me as you don't strike me as a wine snob. Like you're somebody I can hang with you, Melissa.
Impression.
What is it? Don't trust my.
I'm glad I give you that impression. Those that know me well would disagree.
Well, you're drinking it, like, here's the thing. I didn't mind the wine drinking. I love wine drinkers. But as soon as they got into the poetic faces with it, and, when they went deep, Melissa, like, oh, this smells like smoky herbal dusk. Really? It tastes like a time of day, dusk. I'm on my fourth glass going, mine tastes like purple. More purple. Pinot Noir, yeah, that's. Oh, by the way, when you go to Temecula to do the wine tasting, they try to get you to package it with hot air ballooning. Very ambitious, Melissa. Yeah, why you got a buzz? You want to go up and risk your life with us? Come on, it'll be like a weekend. I couldn't do it. I've seen hot air ballooning from the ground, and it doesn't look good when they're doing it right. It's a giant balloon with an open flame and a picnic basket full of people.
That's right.
What could go wrong, Julie? I don't know, a breeze?
Everything.
A 12-year-old with a drone? Do the math, come on. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of guitar, as you do when you're in prison. And I don't know, man. My mom moved to Arizona, and I keep making that drive up the 10 freeway. You guys have do that drive?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like sand through the hourglass. These are days of your life. Not a curve, not a turn. The worst part is that all you've got is your radio, and you start losing your stations one by one. Eventually, you just hit the seek button. You're like, come on, English. Never English. So I got Sirius XM, and on Sirius XM, they have a station for Bob Dylan and then a whole different station for Tom Petty. Do we need them both? I mean, what are the odds that two people would mumble in the exact same way? We got something we've been knowing, we don't talk too much about it. Yeah. Ain't no real secrets, all the same. Somehow we get around it. Listen, it don't really matter to me, baby, that you have no idea what we're saying, 'cause you don't have to move your lips to sing. Oh, man. So funny. Yeah, we don't have anything like that, Beth. You like the Tom Petty? We need that. Like, where did the rock bands go? I try to keep up with all the top 40 stuff, and it just sounds the same. It's all lazy. It's like it's all coming out of the same factory. If you don't like the way I sing this song, well, baby, you won't like the next one either. All the same. I'm trying to think of bands that exist today. You got the boy band from Taiwan or Korea, and then I don't know, Maroon 5. I guess Maroon 5 would be our latest and greatest. You know what though? Here's what I like about Maroon 5 is that Adam Levine has all these dark ideas, but he puts them to happy music. I am in misery, and yet I sing so happily. Oh, I want whatever that dude's taking. Ask your doctor about Screw It All. Yeah, here's a love song from Adam Levine. So I cross my heart and I hope to die, that I only stay with you one more night. How romantic. He's got some other songs, but you have to be a dog to hear them. Your sugar, yes please, won't you? Oh, squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh man. I don't know. My favorite time, you're allowed to laugh, Beth. I know you're the only one unmuted right now. I'm relying on you, Beth. You gotta.
Laughing, man. I'm laughing.
Yeah. My favorite time of music was the 90s. That's just where it hit me. And you like it, Gina? Yeah, there's so much good music in the 90s. But when you listen back, like in Sirius XM, they break it up into decades. I'm listening and there's so much like Neener music. I didn't realize it at the time, but it was like, There was a time in 96 when everybody sang like this. Punky skater, beer keg dudes, the bully on The Simpsons too. I'm not sure what they meant to say in that whiny decade. I am rubber, you are glue. I learned that from Blink 182. Or Green Day, or Third Eye Blind, or Oasis, or Everclear, or The Fighters too. Yeah, the 80s were cool. The 80s gave us a lot of good music. I don't know, there was some mumbling in the 80s too, though. I still don't know why Corey Hart wore his sunglasses at night. Remember that song? Like he's about to tell us, and then he like turns into a cat or something. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, that's good. There's what else do we have? Modern music. We got how about this one? You guys know this song? Plain White Tees. It's about a girl that he met in real life, but they never connected because she was religious, they said. Like, all right. It made me wonder what religion wouldn't let you fall in love, man. Made me wonder what her song would sound like. Hey, hey, Jebediah, what's it like in Pennsylvania? You're 1,000 miles away, but boy, tonight you're churning butter like you do. I wear my bonnet just for you. I swear it's true. Hey, Jebediah, don't you worry about the distance, because with a horse and buggy, you can easily be here by next June. We'll raise a barn just for two, my Harry Boo. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, nothing really, 'cause then we'd go to hell. I don't know. I'm just spending a lot of time on my own, folks. That's what quarantine does to you. Yeah, I'm like making hooch in the toilet.
That's what they're calling it now?
Yeah, the hooch. Yeah, drinking the hooch. Mr. Horning, I'm assuming. Or Julie, your voice got really deep. One or the other.
Busted. I said, hey, we're unmuted. So.
No, I love it. I love it when you talk to me. Yeah, we're trying. The other thing we did to keep it fresh, by the way, speaking of 3 years in to marriage, is that we cut the cable. We're trying to watch less TV. Yeah, and it was great. Yeah, now we don't pay $150 a month to the man. We pay $40 a month to Hulu and $20 to HBO and $20 to Disney and $12 to Netflix. And yeah. If someone would just package the channels, that would, I don't know. Yeah. And by the way, they Spectrum, they are not taking it well. They're calling every day. They send emails. They're like a bad boyfriend that just doesn't get that it's over. making all these promises now, like, okay, we don't need a commitment this time. We'll take it slow, month to month. I got more channels. I do. I was holding back. I can admit that now. And I'm on this end going, I'm kind of playing the field now. I'm seeing, Netflix and Hulu, Amazon. Once you go Amazon, you keep your pajamas on. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something in the moment, Gina. That's the best I could do, okay? Yeah. Hey, I figured out why all the songs on the radio are so simple and repetitive. They're ripping them off from little kid songs. Yeah, you just don't notice because they make it sound cool. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap along if you know what happiness means to you. Happy, 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 happy. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It ain't warm when she's away. And I know. The guys in the band are like, I don't think he does know. I know it's a children's song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Shout out to Bill Withers. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of how they don't make music like that anymore, I miss it, man. Like all those old songs. People accuse me sometimes of playing old music, but I feel like if music's good enough, it should live on. And yeah, we just deserves for us to remember it. If a song's good enough, you'll remember a random number for 30 years. 8675309. 8675309. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I got it. I got it. 8675309. Everybody knows it.
Yep.
Children know that song, and they never did anything with that phone number. That could have been the ultimate marketing campaign. Could have worked for anything. If you're looking for a plumber, all you gotta remember is this number, 8675309. We'll be at your house in no time.
Perfect.
Bonded and insured. Thank you, Julie. What's your cup of tea musically? What do you listen to?
Oh gosh, a little bit of everything, but I go through phases, and I don't know if you know who Antonio Carlos Jobim is.
she's really testing me, Mary. We're going deep, Julie. Now is this like a jazz?
He's Brazilian. He was kind of okay, like Sergio Mendes and Mashkinata, kind of in that group. But he did do duets with Frank Sinatra and a lot of other bigs, even Sting. So I kind of stumbled upon him through Pandora, and I just went crazy. So.
And what's the name again, just so I can look this up later?
Antonio Carlos Jobim, and that's Jobim.
Okay.
And he's amazing.
Julie, you're gonna find this hard to believe, but I don't have anything about Julio Cartero.
No. Antonio. And you know
Antonio. My name is Antonio.
They named the international airport in Brazil after him. So
No
he's a big
kidding.
deal. He's a
Okay.
big deal.
That's a lot
But
of name, but he lives up to it.
I bet
My
you
name-
want me to name somebody else.
No, my name is Antonio Horado Cobim. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That sounds exotic, though. I like that. Spanish music.
It's bossa nova. No, it's bossa nova.
Oh, is that different than Spanish, Julie?
He sings. No, he sings Portuguese, I think.
Oh, Portuguese.
I think they sing Portuguese in Brazil.
So, Mike, can we name Julie as the official fact checker of this comedy show?
Done.
It does not surprise me, Julie, that you work in a legal capacity because
See?
your attention to detail cannot be overlooked.
Perfectly suited.
And in what capacity do you work for Aptus?
Well, I don't work for Aptus. I
Oh.
work for a law firm, and I work in corporate law now. So
Corporate law. All right.
practice assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom still thinks I'm a lawyer, Julie. So I could never pass the bar during happy hour. Hey, I'll be here all week. All right. Well, let's bring this plane to a close here. I was thinking about like when I was a kid, I'd listen to the songs on the radio and I'd never hear the words right. You ever just kind of, fill in the blanks? Drove my parents crazy. In my house, it would be like, she said, we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. Yeah, it kind of does. Maybe not to Bon Jovi, but to the rest of us. How about this one where the guy breaks up with his girlfriend, Lorraine? Oh, I can see clearly happy now, Lorraine is gone. It's gonna be a bright, no Lorraine day. As a kid, though, you're not thinking about it. You're just doing the sounds. So this was a hit in my house. Banana woman to me. Banana woman. I see a bathroom on the right. Don't stop till you get it up. This woman came up to me on a ship, and she said that her daughter thought that Alanis Morissette was singing about a cross-eyed bear, like she got a bad stuffed animal or something. And I'm here to remind you of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. You. Not even my real dad. I was singing, though, to your point, Julie, singing in Spanish or Portuguese or whatever, that we even give it a go then. We try to sing it. Like next time this song comes on, check it out. Everyone will go for it. Despacito, somethingito, I want a burrito. I'm a gringo, and it's got a lot of words I don't know, but I like the sexy innuendo.
There you go. Cool.
Antonio would be proud, Julie.
He would.
Yeah, you know who else I miss is like the real, like Rod Stewart and, Neil Diamond, like the epic, I was listening, I saw Rod Stewart in Vegas last year, BC, before COVID, different time. People laughed and shook hands, and we had so much toilet paper, we'd throw it at each other's houses for a lark. So Rod was great, but if you are going to see him, I would go sooner than later. But what I love about Rod Stewart is that he always, everything he's saying was romantic. Like he eventually got to the romantic part, but not before he had an axe to grind. Here's a love song that starts out, I took all those habits of yours that in the beginning were hard to accept. But you're in my heart, you're in my soul. Don't even notice all your moles. Just say you love her, man. Come on. He can't say he loves her because he's a dude, and it just doesn't always come out right. Here's Rod trying to say, I love you. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Okay, well, not exactly I love you. Someone like you makes it hard to live without, I don't know, somebody else. You can almost hear him going, dang it. Here, I'll sing this one low so you can hear it. Wake up, Maggie, I think I've got something to say to you. All right, this is going to be good because Rod's got to wake her up. Pour his heart out as a romantic. The morning light, when it's in your face, it really shows your age. Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Just say you love her, man. I always felt bad for Maggie May taking all that crap from him. I felt like she needed her own song. You woke me up just to say I'm old and pick at me. Well, guess what, jerk? I've had enough. I'm moving in with Sting. Well, this was a fun group. I love it. You guys are great. You all get what we're doing here and connecting in the best way we can. Brave New World, everybody. I'm glad that it's available, though. I mean, it'd be really bad if we couldn't do this much, right? So I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say anymore for the holidays. So happy stuff and things.
I dare you.
You dare me?
Come on, just say it.
I told a joke earlier. It was so down the middle. I'm going to tell it to you because I think you can take it. And I was so disappointed in the audience. They were talking about, they were underwriter, a health underwriter association of the Bay Area, right? and they were lobbying for their rights in Congress. And they got kind of political. So when I went on, I went, oh, this just in, someone finally conceded. That's right. Kanye West finally gave it up. They couldn't bridge the gap. They turned on me, folks. They turned on me. I don't even know why. I couldn't even figure out why. How down the middle can you be? So yeah, I don't touch religion or politics, Julie. It makes everyone all nervous.
Oh, okay.
So how about this? I'll leave you with some random things that you come up with when you sit in gridlock for a living. Yeah, and speaking of torrents, you're in the Olympics, World Olympics of gridlock, man. I was sitting on your freeway I remember distinctly being in Torrance. I was sitting there so long, I started watching Frozen in the car next to me. Like, oh. They went to get off the freeway. I'm like, no, you're all I've got. Let it go. How come there are signs that read no shoplifting? Are there places where it's okay? Why did the Incredible Hulk's shirt come off but never his pants? Come back for the Late Show and find out why. How come people with bad breath always want to tell you secrets? Text me, man, text me. Why do babies close out pockets? What are they carrying down there? I'm gonna save this Cheerio for later. I'm reading a book called Ask and It Is Given. I had to buy it. You know there are no canaries on the Canary Islands? That's right. And on the Virgin Islands? Still no canaries, no canaries. They say that only 1 in 3 crimes is ever reported. How do they know?
Good point.
Good point. I'm talking to a bunch of legal people. You're all like doing the actual processing. They say that most accidents occur in your own neighborhood. So I've decided to move. Safety first. They say a man dances the way he makes love. And I think it's true because I can only dance for like a minute.
Uh-oh.
All right. I think it's about as far as we can go. You guys were great. Thank you so much for having me. Mary, one more round of applause for Mary for making this possible.
For
And
Aptus.
and thank you, Mike, for leading the show here. Appreciate you having me.
Peace and love, everybody. Whether you muted or unmuted, give them another round of applause. Thank you so much.